Hello, fourth graders. It's Miss Parzik here. For this activity, you are going to need a sheet of paper and something to write with. And then if you have your brainstorm sheet from last time, go ahead and get that out. It's folded right now, but get that out. If not, you can look on Seesaw because you should have posted a picture. What you're going to want to do is split your piece of paper in half, your blank one, so fold it in half, and then label it problems and solutions. So today we are going to use our first brainstorm to kind of help us start our problems and solutions. So this is the problems that our characters are going to face in your realistic writing, your realistic fiction writing. So my topic I chose was having my characters getting lost in the woods while they're camping. So I'm going to start by looking what problems can I use in my story right now. And this is just a brainstorm. You don't have to use them. You don't have to use them. It's just a maybe. So that way you have plenty of ideas. Okay, so starting with my problems. My characters are siblings. So I'm going to say getting in a fight with a friend. I could say getting in a fight with, that's my abbreviation for with, brother / sister. Growing up, me and my brother would fight all the time. But we always made up. All right, any other ideas? So I used that one. Getting lost. I mean, that's kind of the whole idea behind my story. So getting lost, obviously. Boat tipping over. That would be a good one. Boat tipping over. Let's see. What other problems would my characters face in my setting, which is in the middle of the woods, and they're getting lost? Let me see. Getting swept away by the river, especially if the boat tipped, swept. And I was always afraid of this when I was on the river, but I always had a life jacket and it was super shallow. So it's never actually happened to me, but it always scared me. Getting swept away by the river. Okay, so that's something that could happen in the wilderness. Running out of food. If you don't know where camp is, definitely could run out of food, and that's not the situation you want to be in. No shelter in the rain or in the elements. I'm just saying in the rain because my setting is summertime, so there wouldn't be snow. Crossing paths with a bear or something, an animal. I don't know what you would do in that situation with a bear. I'm always super worried about getting injured, getting hurt in the wild. And there's nobody there to kind of take care of you. That could be a problem. All right, so this is kind of a long list of problems that could be in my story. They don't all have to be. The longer this list, the more interesting your writing is going to be. So now that I've come up with my problems, let's talk about some solutions. What are some ways that we could solve these problems? So I'm just making little arrows because some of mine go down. So again, I kind of forgot to mention, but you should be writing along with me, coming up with your own problems and your own solutions. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 problems that I could use. So now I need to think of some solutions for these problems, and some of them maybe don't have a perfect solution yet, but in your writing you might find one. So getting in a fight with a brother or sister, I mean, that's pretty easy. Making up, right? Apologizing. Getting lost, well, maybe finding your way back. And you should be doing this with your writing. Okay, boat tipping. I mean, that's a major problem, but a solution to this would be getting to land, right? And same, getting swept away by the river. Maybe the same solution is getting to land again. So maybe that's okay. Maybe these two things in my story happen together, right? Okay, running out of food. What would be finding food? So hunting, or maybe fishing. Just went fishing this weekend in Wisconsin. I didn't catch any walleye, but my family did. Hunting, maybe you find like some wild berries to come across. Okay, so that's some solutions. No shelter in the rain. Maybe you build one or find a cave. Crossing paths with a bear. What would be a solution to that? I don't know a lot about what to do when you come in contact with a bear, but I know you're not supposed to run. Maybe my solution for now is just getting away until I know specifically what's going to happen. And then getting hurt in the wild. Maybe somebody knows first aid. So like maybe another character helping. So that would be a solution to that. So these are some problems, some ideas that I could have in my writing. These are some solutions, possible solutions. Now I just want to take a closer look here. So obviously, getting lost and finding your way back, that topic, in my writing, I need to really explain and use my senses and details about how my characters are going to find their way back. Same with getting away from this bear. I'm not going to just say my two characters found a bear. They were super scared, but they got away. No, we need to add some detail. How did they get away? How? So I will eventually need to address that issue. How did they find their way back? Right? Helping the other character when they're hurt. How are they helping? So this is just a brainstorm. This is like another brainstorm, just getting ideas down, as many ideas as possible. But a lot of these, I'm going to have to give you some more detail in my writing to make it interesting. All right? If I said, oh, the brother and the sister got in a fight because both of them wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but then they made up and everything was fine. I mean, that's what happened, but it's not very exciting. Same with, oh, my characters got lost in the woods and their boat tipped over and then they were running out of food, but then they found their way back. So what makes your problems and your solutions interesting is details, asking how and asking why. How, why. Asking those questions when you are writing, asking yourself those questions is going to make your writing more interesting. So what you need to do is write down your list of problems, your list of solutions, then post a picture of this to Seesaw so I can take a look at it. Happy writing!